Hello, all of my sleepy bears. My name's Chronicles Blue. Welcome back to episode 3 of Ratchet and Clank, the remake on the PS4. Today we're going to Iridia, one of my favorite levels. Well, I really shouldn't say that. It's a good level. It's not bad. The Sandsharks are the ones that kind of get under our skin. Or should I say, under the dirt. Listen, I just woke up from a nap. I don't know what you want from me. Hey, it's Skid Marks.
Is that Skid Marks up ahead?
And in case you didn't get it, take out the Mick and Skid McMarks. And if you still don't get it, then I don't know what else you want me to do.
Oh man, am I happy you two dudes showed. I've been out here all night.
I can't believe it, Skid McMarks. I have seen every one of your races. You pulled off a triple Nova spin at Mach 2 at last year's Kerwin Cup.
It's always good to meet a fan, little dude.
I am Clank. This is Ratchet. Your uncle received your infobot and asked us to assist you.
Oh, I was wondering if you got that. My agent and I have been running from those blog all night. Only we ended up getting separated in the chaos, and I took a gnarly fall getting out of the Skid McMark Sports Shack. Hey, think you dudes could clear out the Sandsharks so I can get to my ship? Give me my hoverboard if you do.
Whoa, a real McMarks 4000? Consider it done.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of Sandsharks to go and pick up. Or destroy, I should say. Okay, let's see here. We don't need the Pyrocitor. Okay. Let me see. What do I want us to work on? Oh, this is where the Proton Drum gonna come into handy. I can tell you that immediately. The Proton Drum. Oof. Look at this thing. Look at that. It's fantastic. Sorry, I'm used to playing Ratchet Deadlock where the shoot button is opposite of one another. That's just kind of how it rolls. Yes, as soon as we go through and we get rid of all the Sandsharks, we're going to get the hoverboard. And that part is going to be very fun for us. It really is. No. No, thank you. Now again, because we are starting so early, the Combustor is not really going to be the best. It's not bad, it's just not the best. And if you think that the duration time of the Proton Drum isn't that great, don't worry, we get to upgrade that as well. And you can go ahead and choose different weapons while the Proton Drum is going off, so you don't have to be left wide open. Man, I just love here because it's just such a great area to farm XP for your weapons. Plus it.
I believe there are a few Sandsharks left.
Yes, thank you, Clank. I'm aware that there were a few Sandsharks left. We just came up here to go and have fun. Why did I do that? You know, sometimes I don't think, and that's okay. Listen. Who needs to think anymore? I don't think we... Yeah, no, we can't do that yet. So, eventually, we will get an upgrade that will allow us to hover and fly over small gap scenarios. And that is that's going to definitely be helpful. But we don't have that right now. We will in the future, just not right now. And with the Sandsharks, you are going to have to stay near them-ish in order for them to keep popping up. So if you see that you are missing any, just kind of go around any Sandsharks that you might have missed or went to previously to see if there's any reason why you kind of left them. But this one is super cool. Look at that. We don't have to do anything. Proton Drum already upgraded to do 50% more damage. Not that we really need that, but it is going to be very helpful when it comes time for... I had words. It's going to be helpful when it comes time for bosses, especially ones that we don't really want to face head on. If we just want to take them on at a distance, it's going to be fantastic. Again, not much of a big fan of the Combustor, but at least we have the Fusion Grenade to assist as soon as we run out of the Proton Drum. You see how much damage that does? Look at how far it spreads out too. The fact that it spreads out even farther is even better. Now, we also are missing a few. Now, where are these Sandsharks? Well, they're actually going to be over in the area where Skid McMarks was not talking about previously. Or maybe they are. It could be the nap. But listen, I really needed the nap. Yeah, I knew there were Sandsharks over here. Oh, these ones don't count. Okay. Fine. I guess I'll keep hunting around, trying to find the correct ones. Ooh, we can even upgrade the Pyrocitor. Not the Pyrocitor, Proton Drum, my favorite thing. Look at that, look at that, look at that. The holo cards, cool, I guess. Oh man, I really want that duration, actually. Okay, well, at least it's better than nothing. So if we get 4 more, we can then cycle these to see what this mystery upgrade unleashes for us. I'm not sure why someone shot fire at us, but I'm gonna ignore it. I'm sure they had well intentions when they did that. Yes, thank you, Skid McMarks. Speaking of skid marks, that actually reminds me of a song by, oh, the band Perry, that's it. It's actually a really good song. It's called Double Heart. And I don't know why they named a song that, they just did for some reason. Hey look, there's a little cave here. Hey, a gold bolt. This is actually our very first gold bolt that we have gotten in this entire game.
And here Ratchet finds his very first gold bolt. Let's savor the moment. Okay, enough savoring. Moving on.
Thank you. Anyway, so the band Perry, who also made If I Die Young, she went ahead and made the song Double Heart. And it's not bad. It's about how, you know, hey, this person thinks that we're gonna be forever and ever, but I don't really see that. And they get a tattoo, because of course they do. You know, they get the tattoo of, like, their initials. And she's like, well, skid marks and a double heart, you know, too bad.
That was pretty awesome. Thanks for your help. Here's your hoverboard.
Oh, and it's autographed. To Ratchet and Clank, the chillest dudes I've ever hung out with on a hostile alien planet. Cool.
Will you be able to get home on your own?
I'll be okay, though I don't think I'll be able to compete in the Blackwater City hoverboard competition. Kind of a bummer, dude.
Did you see Ratchet's little smile?
Hey, if either of you little
It was adorable. Anyway, now that we've gone ahead and taken care of that part here, we can then glide on over here, or take the hoverboard, I guess. Yes, Clank, we will search it. Clank, do you think I lack brain cells? I'm pretty sure I know what to do. Like, I know you're trying to be helpful, but come on. There we go. There we go. And one for good measure. Perfect. That sinking feeling. So that is actually one of the skill points you can get, or the trophies, I should say. Where if you do certain things in certain areas, most of the time it's destruction related, you're going to get a skill point. Now, the trophies in the game are also very aligned with the skill points in the game. So if you have those memorized, if you go through and do them all, guess what? You're going to get all the trophies as well. Now, personally, I have not gotten all the trophies. For many reasons, actually. Some of them are very time-consuming. And this is coming from someone that went through and completed Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, I never said the Proton Drum did a lot of damage, but it lasts a while. But one of them is you have to use one weapon on every single enemy, including bosses and NPCs. And you have to do that for 2 weapons, actually. So no, thank you. I'm alright. I'm gonna take a pass on that, actually.
However, your refusal to leave has forced us to activate the Constructo Bus.
Okay, well that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but we'll take it anyway. Now we do want to keep an eye out here, because there is going to be some area where there's going to be another gold bolt here nearby.
Alright, let's have a look around.
Now, in the Ratchet and Clank original version, if you go through and if you get all... Sorry, what you have to do is you have to go through and you have to slingshot across everything without touching the ground, and then you get another skill point. That one's not really possible here, but it's a nice sentiment. Hey, let me see here. Down there's death, so don't die. Like, literally, just death down there, so maybe don't touch that. Bonk. I love these TNT boxes, they're so nice. It's just, like... I know, like, Crash Bandicoot doesn't, like, own the rights to it, I guess, but they are the same makers, so it's just nice to see a little homage there. Plus, if you shoot them, they make a big explosion. Now, I'm not typically an action person. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch action movies or whatever. If they're on and they seem interesting, cool, I'll give it a shot. But that typically rarely happens. So, but just to be able to go and just to be able and go to see that, you know, there we go. Just to be able to cause more explosions at my own leisure, it's very exciting. Here we have an item that we're actually going to need on the previous planet.
Found a portable hydro displacer, designed by Dr. Nefarious. This ingenious device promised to move water from one place to the other.
Thank you. Yes, this is the hydro displacer. It doesn't do a whole lot. Like, it really does. Oh, hey, gold bolt. Thank you. And it's okay if you die here, actually.
Ratchet could not breathe underwater.
Yeah, it's okay if you die. If you get a gold bolt, it'll automatically save it, so don't worry. See? But yes, the hydro displacer, it's not a puzzle. You just use it, and that's it. I don't know what you want from me. It moves water around. Cool, I guess. You know. But don't worry, we're going to get another gadget called the Trespasser, and it's going to be way more awesome. I guarantee you. Because I'm going to have a little puzzle with it. However, that's on the previous planet as well. So don't worry, we will get there. I know that you're very excited. You want stuff to happen right now. Believe me, I get it. But we gotta take our time. Hello?
Originally designed to unclog
I thought I heard something. Sorry.
invaluable in navigating the sewers of the galaxy.
Now, this was, unfortunately, not one of the primary paths, but it was still nice in order for us to go and get this here, so we can then move forward. And look. That's not what I meant to do, but we are now back here, so it is good that we went there first.
Intrusion detected in sector 4.
Now, if you go to one...
Structobots.
Wow. You'd think with a nap my brain would wake up, but it actually is still in deep sleep mode. With the nap... son of a biscuit eater. With a diverging pathway, there we go. You can very easily go to one or another. It's not going to be the end of the world, I promise you. So, if you plan on going one way instead of the other, or vice versa, you're gonna be fine, I promise. You'll still be able to go and explore both pathways afterwards. Look at all that. You see that? Ah, that's so nice. Okay, and we are almost out of ammo, unfortunately. Which is fine, because then it forces me to use the combustor, which I really don't want to, but I kinda have to. I really should.
The only thing waiting for you here is death.
Thank you. Now, with the... I'm tired of listening to you. With the weapons that we have here, they go all the way up to level 10. Once they're at level 10, they're at max level. They're not going to do anything else for you. So, again, once you get to level 10, that's when you're going to have to move on. But if you want to make bosses easier, you can defeat them once you're at level 10, I guess. Or to get more experience, you can just use some of your lower levels on it. Now, I typically do a little mixture of both. But for the sake of Let's Play, I'm probably going to have to use my lesser favorited weapons for that, unfortunately. Because we don't want to spend 15 days going through and just leveling everything up. And as much fun as that sounds, how about we don't? Just saying. Okay, well, I was really hoping that we were going to use the other thing on that, but, you know, whatever. Attach. There we go. Look at all these bolts. These bolts always make me so happy. There's all these massive bolts that we get to collect here. Some holo cards here, which, you know, cool, I guess. Gonna wait for that to explode. That didn't even hurt them, so awesome. Love that. But like if we get to double jump up here, and look at that, we are right back to where we were previously. It's almost like I've played this game before, and I've got it all planned. Okay, now, is there something up here? There's not something up there. But there's an enemy on the other side, so we really want to have something prepared for when they pop out at us. Or never mind. Okay, glad I thought I knew stuff. It's almost like I played the game before, but it's been a while. I can't know everything, people. Oh, we actually kind of wanted that. Don't worry, we can get there. I'll show you how, too. It's super fun. Okay, so, if we get over there, that's one of the hidden no-no areas, which is going to be super fun for us. However, we really want to get over there. So, how do we do this, actually? Ow. Okay, cool. I guess I did it wrong, then. Never mind. Is that only in the hard version? Oh, it must be. So I remember these being yellow, actually, and not, like, beet red. Yeah, okay. I'm so happy for you, but I'm really trying to figure out my own issues here. Hey, we did it! That's what we're talking about. That's the big brain. I told you we could get it. You doubting me? Psh. Like we even have a chance. Anyway, now that we are here, it's time to save Skim and Muck's agent from the evildoers of breathing, I guess. But as long as we have at least some weapons, we're gonna be fine. All we have is proton drum, so we're gonna hope for the best here. Can I get that? Okay, that's not great, but you know, it's again something. It's better than nothing. I'll take that. Yeah, just try to aim the shots right at the helicopter. And with the combustor, it has auto-locking. It's not fast attacking, but it's auto-locking, so that's something. That's nice, dear.
Hey, you must be the two heroes who saved my clients, huh? Don't tell me. Socket and Clank.
Pretty close.
Ratchet and Clank. Right. Beautiful. Sprocket and Plank. I like the sound of
Almost there.
real marketing potential. I could sell that. Listen, my client and I got separated in our somewhat hasty trek back to the ship. I'd go meet up with them, but this place is crawling with Sandsharks. Think you can help me out?
You have nothing to fear, sir. The Sandsharks have been dealt with.
Beautiful. You two have heart. I could sell that.
We are always happy to assist.
Hey, look, a gold bolt.
We really appreciate you helping us out.
So where are you off to now?
Hospital, I guess. We gotta get this leg checked out.
A hospital? Skid, come on. You've been through worse. What are we gonna do about your sponsors?
I'm beginning to think you don't, like, care about me or whatever.
Fine. What about you, Renchi?
Ratchet.
Exactly. You want to be a hoverboard star? This info bot will give you all the details. Just tell him Don Wonderstar sent you.
He looks so annoyed.
It's that time again. The annual Blackwater City Hoverboard Competition on Planet Rilgar. Are you a young thrill seeker looking to show off your hoverboard skills? Then blast on over to Rilgar and experience the pulse-pounding thrill of doing Mach 3 on a rocket-powered piece of plastic. How exciting is the race? Just listen to some of our previous champions.
I never miss the Blackwater City hoverboard competition, except for next year's. I probably won't make that one.
I can't feel my toes. Is that normal?
We're offering cash prizes and holo cards to the winners. So head to Planet Rilgar and take a shot at the most extreme sporting event in the galaxy. And try not to die.
It sounds so promising now. And they're off in a rocket. Alrighty then.
Wow, we just
just saved a celebrity. I want to check out the hoverboard competition.
Yes, Ratchet. We will check out the hoverboard competition.
We should head back to the ship.
Yes, we will head back to the ship. Now, you might notice that there's quite some areas that we haven't explored yet, unfortunately. And sadly, we can't do a whole lot about that as of right now. We might be able to in the future, but as of right now, there's not a whole lot that we can do, sadly, just because we are going to need quite a few tools, as well as quite a few upgrades that we just don't have access to yet. But that's okay, that's what we can go to the next area for. But at least we got a few gold bolts here.
Which planet should
Like there's only one left.
You might enjoy the hoverboard races held on planet Rilgar.
Yes, we will enjoy the hoverboard races, don't you worry, Clank. As well as, there's one gold bolt on Veldin.
Well, there's
We can't get that yet.
back home.
Believe me, I tried. It's almost like they want you to go back through the previous levels once you have the proper upgrade. It's kind of like Metroidvania, and if you don't know what that is, I'm so sorry for you.
We're too late. The invasion is starting.
Alright,
Scan the
this.
emergency channels. We need to find out what's happening on the ground.
Attention, all units! The Hall of Heroes is under attack. Repeat, enemy ships are now in the central district of Illyro City. Galactic Rangers are under heavy fire at the Hall of Heroes. And there's a Blarg transport closing in fast. Brace for Warbot reinforcements, Rangers. All civilians, evacuate the area.
Yeah, so unfortunately here is where we really get the hard difficulty, for lack of a better term. So, I'm not too great at the fly around and shoot stuff sections. There are a few of them, unfortunately, but here's where it's really going to become apparent that we're on the hard difficulty. The enemies do a lot of damage, unfortunately, but that's about it. So if you can avoid them, then you're most likely going to be fine.
All over the city.
Not on my watch.
And if you have no idea what you're supposed to do, just look up to the drop ships. It will let you know. As well as when you start shooting with the machine guns, you do go slower, unfortunately. Isn't great, but it's what happens.
Transport down.
So if you can just kind of keep yourself out of the damage zone, you'll be good.
Just 2 more ships.
Yes, we're on a roll.
Yes, we are on a roll. Also, if you can't tell, those gigantic wall things are meant for us to not go there. Those are the borders, for lack of a better term. I guess you need a
Systems restored.
credit card to get past there.
The last of them.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you got all the transports. But we still gotta take out that warship.
Yeah, that warship.
Its armor is made of a raritanium alloy. If we could propel a warbot at the ship with sufficient velocity, I believe it would penetrate the hull.
Awesome. How do we do that?
Your weapon package includes a mag booster. I am rewriting the software to isolate the warbot's armor. There. You should now be able to pick up warbots using the mag booster.
Okay, let's try this out.
Oh yeah, so what we have to do is we have to go to these magbots here. Hold triangle, pick up a bunch of these warbots.
Now pick them up and pull them toward the warship.
Gotta find that warship, which is right over there, actually. We can fly right on over.
Now, return to sender. Boom.
Holy cow! That was awesome!
Thank you.
Well done, Ratchet.
One in a million.
Now, there is a limit to how many warbots you can pick up,
Now let's head toward.
but as long as you can go and pick up until you're at the limit. So, if you want to make it like a very short trip, you can totally do that. As soon as I figure out where I'm supposed to go. I love forgetting where they are, but that's okay. We're just gonna shoot these now.
Yeah, that one hurt. We're in trouble here.
Now, the warship is already at 60%, so we're already doing pretty good. However, we want to try to get as many warbots at him to see what full damage looks like.
Engage.
I want to say it's almost 50% or so.
Hang on tight.
Now, we are only missing 2 more warbots, which, that's not great, but we can go ahead and pick these 2 up right here.
We got some.
Now, you do have to be careful because the more warbots that you pick up, the more likely you are putting yourself to damage, unfortunately. But You'll be fine. You know, that's what this game's all about. Just getting close to damage and not dying. Most of the time. If you die sometimes, it's also okay. But there we go. We've gone ahead and knocked down the warship.
We did it! Way to go, whoever you are!
Ratchet and Clank.
Let's give these heroes some breathing room. I'm happy to field all questions on their behalf.
Dallas Wanamaker here. Does this mean you'll be asking these two heroes to join the Rangers?
Say what now?
I don't see why not.
And that is how dumb luck helped a rookie Lombax take out a Blargian warship.
That wasn't no dumb luck. He and that robot made a great pair.
That's enough out of you, Solitary Bill. Sheesh, you give a guy your pudding cup once, and then you can never get rid of him.
So, what happened next?
Well, Drek didn't take too kindly to having his plan ruined by a Lombax and his robot pal, so he sent Blargian mercenaries to take them out.
Clank, look out! You all right, pal?
Okay, and now we're on Karwan. And
Systems operational, but we should get back to the Hall of Heroes.
yes, we probably should.
Hey, Ratchet, where'd you go? We're supposed to start your training in a few minutes.
Sorry, Brax. Clank and I ran into a bit of, ship trouble. Looks like there's still a few Blarg in the city.
We must have missed them during our sweep up the perimeter. Brax, you better check the Hall of Heroes and make sure they didn't make it inside.
Uh-huh.
Copy that.
In the meantime, there's a friend not far from your position who can help you out.
Oh my goodness.
His name's Al. I was gonna wait until after training to introduce you, but now's as good a time as any. Find him and ask him to upgrade Clank. If he knows it's for the Rangers, he should do it for free.
Is that the holocard guy? Yeah, we know about him.
Are you done talking?
Captain Quark here.
Okay, you're done. We're gonna go ahead and check the holo cards that we got just to see if there's anything that could potentially help us. Ooh, we already had 2 packs actually. Okay, so we already completed the Veldon, which helps increase the holo card drop rate by 5%. We got the Proto Drum set, which means the Omega variant has been unlocked for the challenge mode. Honestly, don't worry about the challenge mode. That's just, hey, you did everything. You want to do it again while you're overpowered? Great, go ahead.
Reminding you that I
Okay, but we are going to continue here next episode, and it is going to be a chonker of an episode. I can tell you that right now. There's going to be a train chase. It's going to be more gold bolts. We're going to get some super upgrades for Clank. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, my sleepy bears.